self-harm policies. Should we support those kind of policies or not? That was a question that was just asked by a friend of mine that brought into this huge discussion, and a lot of it was, I don't know, I feel like it was, a lot of it was brought out of on ignorance due to the stigmas that we face. So one of the two things that I know that we've recently been working on in the community that I live in is the Narcan kit for heroin overdose, and the other one is the needle exchange. And I've heard a lot of even professional people say that handing out the Narcan, like we're enabling the addict. And I don't really get that statement, because if you let somebody live, you're enabling them. Certainly, we want to encourage people for complete abstinence and long-term recovery. Bottom line is, there's a population of people who aren't in recovery that are using. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this epidemic that we have with heroin overdose. So if we could get these kids out and educate people and have them available for the person that's using, if they overdose, they can be brought back to life. And my experience has been, from the knowledge that I have, is that most of the time that people overdose, it's usually because they've had some clean time or abstinence from their addiction. Either they were incarcerated in jail or prison, or they've been in a rehab center for some time, and they get out and they think they can use the same amount as much as they were before they went into treatment center or the jail. And when they do, they end up falling out and overdosing. I have a daughter that's using right now, and if that happens to her, I hope to God there's somebody with a kit to save her life, as much as I hope if there was somebody in your family that overdoses, there's somebody to save their lives as well as too. And we could be talking about your nephew, your niece, your grandchildren, your own children. For Pete's sake, we don't want our families to die. So when I hear people say about enabling them, I don't know how we can enable somebody by letting them live. Now, what I can hope that is maybe that jarring experience from somebody actually dying and being brought back to life, like maybe that will be the jarring experience that they need to help them find their path to recovery and obtain complete abstinence from addiction. The thing that about the needle exchange is like, so it's like this is a complete health hazard for the community, public health hazard. So people are sharing needles. They're going to get HIV, hepatitis, STDs. So this is not just about the people that are using. This is about the whole community. This is the rest of the population that aren't using, that are still could be affected if people are transmitting the same diseases through using syringes and having sex. So if we have condoms and new syringes, the people can be safe. We can save lives. So should we support policies for self-reduction? Absolutely, we should. I support them, and I will continue supporting them, and I hope that you will too as well.